Hello, I'm Mayor Tammy Dana-Bashian. The State of the City is my opportunity to bring the City of Rowlett together to celebrate our accomplishments and to preview the year ahead. From crafting and adopting the updated City of Rowlett strategic plan, to lowering the tax rate by 2 more cents, to moving the library back downtown, 2018 was a busy year in Rowlett. Thank you for joining me as we celebrate Rowlett and look forward to great things ahead. Before I go any further, I would like to recognize the Rowlett City Council. In a position where character matters most, you are the best of the best. It is my honor to work beside each and every one of you. Over the past decade, the face of Rowlett has changed dramatically. Our population has increased, resulting in additional demand for services. The city survived a severe economic downturn. We faced one of the most severe droughts in history. And we rebuilt our neighborhoods after a devastating EF4 tornado. The city also added the 262-acre peninsula known as Bayside. This all meant that the vision Rowlett had in 2005, when our previous strategic plan was developed and planned, had to be reassessed and our strategic priorities realigned. This past year, the city embarked upon a journey to develop a new strategic plan. Working with community leaders, residents, and businesses, we developed a refined community vision and focused our priorities on what matters most. Our first identified strategic priority is to govern transparently and inclusively, which means Rowlett governs in a policy-focused and responsive manner that emphasizes active involvement of well-informed citizens and builds trust by removing barriers to information. In the previous year, we reduced the city's ad valorem tax rate by 1 cent. For fiscal year 2019, we were able to reduce the tax rate by another 2 cents. With ongoing property value increases and new construction adding tax value, it was the right time to provide additional reductions to the tax rate for Rowlett citizens. In 2019, residents will pay an average of $1,514 annually in city property taxes on a home value with a tax value of $200,000. That's only $4.15 per day for all the city services you rely on. A strong community embraces inclusivity. The Diversity and Inclusion Commission was created in April 2018. This commission exists to provide creative ideas and feedback to proactively engage Rowlett's diverse population, while celebrating and fostering mutual respect, integrity, and fairness. This collaborative effort will enrich the vibrant culture of Rowlett. Also new this year is the Rowlett Youth Advisory Council, which is comprised of 16 Rowlett youth members who are sophomores, juniors, or seniors in high school. The Rowlett Youth Advisory Council strives to provide a positive community impact through organized participation in city events, educates Rowlett youth on various operations of city business, allows our youth a voice to express their ideas and participate in government, and expands our youth's knowledge of political systems. Getting involved with local government has never been easier or more fun. The Rowlett City Academy is a 12-week course offered twice a year, where Rowlett residents learn about and interact with Rowlett government departments and employees. This academy has been a huge hit and provides our residents a gateway for meaningful and effective community involvement. In 2018, our city's website underwent a complete overhaul. Rowlett.com is now not only much more visual with improved ease of use, but is also built on a mobile responsive platform, which is so critical as most of us use our mobile devices to get information. New this year is the Spirit of Rowlett Award. Every month, this award recognizes a Rowlett citizen who has encouraged, supported, and acted in a way that impacts everyday life in our community. The development of this award was inspired by the outpouring of generosity and goodwill displayed by Rowlett residents during the aftermath of the December 2015 tornado. In fiscal 2018, citizens contributed an incredible 23,000 volunteer hours to Rowlett. That's equivalent to 11 full-time employees at a cost savings of over $570,000. This is a 23% increase over last year. From building a dog park, to coaching youth baseball, helping Rowlett residents obtain their GED, finding animals new families, which has helped our animal shelter maintain its 99% live release rate, we could not operate our lean organization without these dedicated and passionate volunteers. The City of Rowlett partners with numerous organizations who provide the community with the services it needs. Our local partners help keep Rowlett welcoming, safe, and beautiful. The City of Rowlett was the fourth in the state of over 4,800 governmental entities to be awarded all 5 of the new Transparency Stars by the Texas Comptroller. And looking to the future, your council and city officials will be actively engaged with our legislators for the 86th legislative session, which begins in early 2019, with a specific focus on maintaining local decision-making. Our citizens should have a voice in matters that impact our community and should not be subject to one-size-fits-all decrees from Austin lawmakers. We are concerned that many of the proposals being brought forward will impair our city's ability to invest in needed infrastructure improvements, and most troubling, could diminish our ability to provide appropriate levels of public safety. We want to continue to make our own decisions about what matters most, our hometown. Our second identified strategic priority is to ensure a safe community. Rowlett provides proactive, citizen-oriented public safety services that allow residents, businesses, and guests to feel safe and to be safe. There is no more vital service provided by local government than public safety. Rowlett is one of the safest cities in Texas. In fact, Rowlett was recently named the 9th safest city in Texas by safehome.org. Our success is due to the city's heroes, Rowlett's police officers and fire and emergency personnel who are working day and night to keep our city safe. Response times are a core metric to measure the effectiveness of our public safety personnel. Our police and fire departments continually exceed their target 6-minute response time, with average response times for both departments of 4 minutes and 48 seconds in 2018. And our 911 calls were answered in an incredible average time of 3.8 seconds. 2018 was a banner year for the fire department securing grant funds. Nearly $2.2 million in grant funding will enable us to purchase supplies, training tools, and equipment, to provide rebates to citizens for their purchase of safe rooms, and allow the city to hire 9 new firefighters for Fire Station 4, which will improve our response times and meet the public safety needs of our growing community. Community engagement is an integral component of maintaining our safe community. 62 citizens attended the 2 Citizen Police Academy sessions this year, and 175 youth graduated from the 6 Rowlett Police Youth Academies held over the summer. And during 2018, 15 citizens attended the Fire Academy, and Rowlett's Fire Explorer Post 1 took home 12 awards at the 2018 Explorer Fire Games, one of them being the Grand Championship. And Rowlett's Volunteer Community Emergency Response Team, CERT, now has 120 active trained members that supplement our public safety personnel day in and day out. And with the assistance of the Community Investment Advisory Board, the city held a successful bond election in May 2018, which approved funding of $59.9 million over the next 3 years for streets, alleys, parks, and facilities, with no tax rate increase. This funding included an allocation of $9 million to design and construct a new fire station on Schrady Road to replace Fire Station 2, which serves the southeast quadrant of our city. Strategic priority number 3 is to strengthen neighborhood livability. Rowlett strives for neighborhoods that are safe, walkable, welcoming, and well-designed, and that offer a diverse range of housing choices that add lasting value. The Community Investment Program includes several projects for neighborhood street and alley reconstruction. Street projects funded by the 2015 bond program include Primrose Lane, which has been completed, Del Rock Estates Phase 1, which is almost done and under budget, the Lake Country Estates South Ridge Addition Phase 1 is under budget and should be completed in early 2019, and Highland Meadows Phase 1, which is almost done and under budget. The 2018 bond program includes an additional $12 million in funding over the next 3 years for additional neighborhood street projects, including Phase 2 of Lake Country Estates Southridge Addition, Dow Rock Estates, and Highland Meadows, and Phase 1 of Lakeland Heights. Failing alleys are a major issue throughout North Texas, and Rowlett is no exception. 48% of alleys in Rowlett need total reconstruction at a cost of over $60 million. Progress is being made, albeit very slowly. Since 2015, 14 of the top 50 worst alleys have been reconstructed through a combination of bond funds and annual fees collected in the monthly pavement maintenance fee. The city continues to prioritize alley reconstruction with $7 million of the 2018 bond offering allocated to alley reconstruction over the next 3 years, as well as $800,000 dedicated annually through the pavement maintenance fee. Helping our residents in need is a priority for our community. One way we help qualified residents is through utility bill assistance, as well as assistance with needed home rehabilitation projects, both funded by Community Development Block Grants and administered by the Salvation Army and Habitat for Humanity. Our Code Enforcement Department ensures property values are maintained and the appearance, cleanliness, and safety of our community is enhanced. In other surrounding communities, compliance is very low, but not in Rowlett. 91% of property owners take care of a violation once they are informed. Healthy, vibrant neighborhoods are a priority in Rowlett. Neighbors who feel connected and invested in what happens in a community can make all the difference. Rowlett's neighborhood life is a great example of paying it forward to strengthen and connect neighbors while re-energizing neighborhoods. This office was created to meet the needs of our small communities, promote community involvement, and strengthen the relationships between neighborhoods and city staff. Neighborhood life has lived up to that tall order and then some. Our community is currently undergoing an initiative to update our comprehensive plan adopted in 2011. This plan update, styled Imagine Rowlett, builds upon the successes of Realize Rowlett 2020 and provides further direction on how Rowlett should develop in the future. The Imagine Rowlett initiative included an extensive public engagement process to understand the community's desires and views regarding existing visions for the city's strategic opportunity areas. The resulting refined visions are being used to identify appropriate land uses, along with a corresponding economic analysis, to fully understand the impact of potential changes. Imagine Rowlett is expected to be approved in early 2019. Our fourth identified strategic priority is to enhance the quality of life for our residents. We are so fortunate that Rowlett is a lakeside destination surrounded by natural beauty and recreational, cultural, and entertainment opportunities. An important strategic initiative this year was the development and approval of the 2018 Parks, Recreation, Open Space, and Trail Master Plan. This master plan outlines goals, establishes policies, and defines actions to help reach our goals over the coming decade. Our residents value our parks, and we were very fortunate to experience several park improvements in 2018. We saw the opening of Rowlett's first dog park, Central Bark at Herforth Park. Central Bark Dog Park is a partnership between the City of Rowlett and Saxe Park Pals and has seen incredible accolades by all those who enjoy this great new amenity. Lakeside Park received a playground update with 2 brand new features, including a noodle swing and an Omni spinner. Springfield Park added a brand new playground and an ExoFit station, in addition to new signage, 2 irrigated soccer fields, and an irrigated ball field. Katy Park received a new playground shade structure and a practice soccer field. Paddle Point Park received a facelift that included a new parking lot, improved kayak and canoe launch area, new floating ADA accessible dock, and new landscaping. And Schrady Bluebonnet Park was opened in August and is the home of the Spirit of Rowlett sculpture. Currently, this park serves as a reflection area for the devastation of the 2015 Rowlett tornado. And the Spirit of Rowlett serves as a reminder of the community pulling together after the tornado like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The 2018 bond program includes almost $9 million in funding over the next 3 years for additional park improvements, including trail construction, Phase 1 for Herforth Park redevelopment, further improvements to Wet Zone Water Park, new greens and retaining walls at Waterview Golf Course, new sports field construction, and more improvements to several community parks. Our Parks and Recreation Department offers year-round special events for the entire family. Every year, these special events get bigger and better as they bring our community together. These family-friendly events, including Fireworks on Main, Easter Extravaganza, Puppapalooza, Kidfish, Cardboard Boat Regatta, and Camp Fear, to name a few, are a big reason our community maintains our small town feel. And downtown Rowlett came alive this year with a weekly farmers market, a spring and fall Main Street market, Movies on Main, a summer concert series, and our holiday tree lighting and parade. The Village of Rowlett downtown was the place to be. With a goal of developing events that focus on the sharing of cultures, the first international festival was held in downtown Rowlett in October 2018. A variety of vendors, including international food vendors as well as entertainers, provided activities for the day. The Arts and Humanities Commission debuted a new singing contest with categories for both solo and group entries. Finalists in 3 categories performed live to a packed house at the Rowlett Community Center on April 28th. On June 6th, the Rowlett Public Library moved back to Main Street. Almost 1,400 visitors explored the amenities of their new public library on opening day alone. The design of the 12,000 square foot facility includes a flexible, multi-purpose activity room, teen area, boardroom, cafe space, which will soon be occupied by the Book Club Cafe, and a quiet study room. On an average day, 505 people visit the Rowlett Public Library, and this past year, 12,500 library card holders borrowed over 300,000 items. A major reason for our success is our volunteers, who donated 2,925 hours to the library, saving taxpayers over $72,000. And for the 13th consecutive year, the library was a recipient of the Achievement of Library Excellence Award from the Texas Municipal Library Directors Association. Of the 548 public libraries in the state of Texas, only 52 received this award. Your library is now in the top 10% of all public libraries in the state of Texas. Our 5th strategic priority is to foster economic vitality. Rowlett has a vibrant economy that effectively integrates commercial, retail, and lake-oriented development with rich employment opportunities and a sustainable and diversified tax base. Economic development is here, with significant projects occurring in all 4 quadrants of our city. We expect to see close to $1 billion in private investment over the next 5 to 7 years. Potentially, this will add $10 to $15 million a year in property tax revenues, the bulk of which we will experience in about 3 to 5 years. 3 new economic development websites were created this year to assist in communicating with the development community. Village of Rowlett Downtown, Rowlett North Shore Commercial District, and a general Rowlett economic development website. We also debuted a new community profile, as well as a social media platform for the Village of Rowlett Downtown. Rowlett reached its highest level ever on commercial project valuation, increasing 37% year over year. We also saw a 250% increase in permits issued over 2017 levels. Rowlett also got a boost of tourism with 2 Rowlett Rumble pickleball tournaments. Players from 26 states came to Rowlett to play in the 3-day tournament sanctioned by the USA Pickleball Association. Held at Herforth Park, the April tournament brought in 250 players, and the October tournament brought in 267 players. Our premier lakeside attraction, Bayside, saw significant development during the past year. The activity on Bayside North positions us well for the future mixed-use development envisioned for Bayside South. The city and the developer are currently engaged in a dispute regarding the next steps in our public-private partnership. The City of Rowlett is resolved to ensure that Bayside is a unique legacy project and world-class destination. We understand that the success of this project is too important for our community's future to settle for anything less. Strategic priority number 6 is to invest in transportation and infrastructure to ensure Rowlett is well connected to local and regional transportation networks and provides high quality and sustainable roadways and utility systems. Substantially all capital projects funded with the 2015 bond election are complete. The remaining projects are currently underway, including Main Street reconstruction from the roundabout to PGBT and construction of the Public Safety Training Center, which will co-locate with the new fire station on Schrady Road. The city is focused on ensuring the sustainability and delivery of water and the collection of wastewater. The 5-year Utility Fund Capital Improvements Plan details over $51 million in needed utility projects, with $8.3 million scheduled for delivery in fiscal year 2019. Some of the major utility programs in this year's work plan include water and wastewater line replacement, lift and pump station rehabilitation, general preventative maintenance, and water meter replacement. Additionally, many of the 2018 Bond Fund road projects include the replacement of water and wastewater lines. We also partner with developers to construct sewer lines and lift stations and water lines to increase capacity in our infrastructure and to ensure our systems function as designed. In 2018, we implemented the Advanced Traffic Management System, which is 95% complete. The new system implementation included retiming of traffic signals on major roadways. As a result, the average delay on State Highway 66 was reduced by 36%, and the delays on Rowlett Road and Miller Road were decreased by 27% and 22% respectively. Additional signal improvements along State Highway 66 are ongoing, all being funded through a $750,000 Highway Safety Improvement Program grant awarded to the city by the Texas Department of Transportation. This project will improve vehicle detection at all signals along Highway 66, convert the signals with flashing yellow arrow phase, and install new backplates and signal heads at all signals. And mobility in our town was greatly improved with the implementation of GoLink. In this past year, Rowlett became the first Dart city to be served by this on-demand shuttle program, which now serves all of our residents. GoLink cuts ride lead time significantly and allows booking by smartphone via the Tap Ride app. The 2018 bond program includes $3.5 million to construct right-hand turn lanes over the next 3 years at several major intersections to strategically improve traffic circulation. Additionally, over $18 million is allocated to reconstruct portions of Miller Road and Cheesa Road, which will increase capacity on these key arterial roads. Last but not least is strategic priority number 7, which is promote operational excellence. Rowlett is a high-performing organization that delivers exemplary service through a well-trained and responsive workforce. Operational excellence starts with high standards. Accreditation provides each department the opportunity to evaluate what they do and how they do it, measured against recommended standards of excellence to ensure we are providing the right service the right way. Nearly every department in Rowlett is formally accredited or recognized in some manner. Over the past year, $7.7 million in savings has been realized through the purchasing bid process between high and low bids, providing the citizens of Rowlett with cost-efficient services and savings on infrastructure improvements. One of the best examples is our contract with FCC. The city saved our residents $1.6 million by conducting a solid waste provider bid process. Additionally, 188 interlocal agreements were utilized during the year as a cost savings tool, and 27 contracts were issued to Rowlett vendors. Rowlett is one of 70 cities in Texas to use the FlexNet technology and one of only 500 nationwide. Through the advanced metering infrastructure system, our citizens have the tools and information needed to help conserve water and save money. The system provides real-time water usage information, including the ability to set up usage alerts and notifications. To sign up, please visit rowlett.com/AMI. First and foremost, we are a service organization, and our employees are our most valuable asset. The city must stay competitive with other communities in attracting and retaining talent. This past summer, the city conducted its second salary survey to ensure our wages are on track and competitive with other cities. On November 7th, the city held its annual employee recognition program. We honored City of Rowlett employees who have been recognized for their above and beyond customer service. This year, 22 employees were recognized for extraordinary service. They truly exemplify our motto, our purpose is to serve. Next year, we'll be implementing the Rowlett Employee Academy to help new employees better understand how the city operates and how every department is connected so that they can better serve our citizens. It's our goal to protect the best of Rowlett, our unique character, our safe neighborhoods, our connected relationships, while creating an environment that draws new generations, new employers, and new excitement to our city. I'd like to close the State of the City with our newly adopted vision. The City of Rowlett, a well-planned lakeside community of quality neighborhoods, distinctive amenities, diverse employment, and cultural charm. The place to live, work, and play. Thank you for being a vital part of this great place we are fortunate enough to call home. It is truly an honor to serve this incredible and engaged Rowlett community as your mayor. Thank you.